Welcome back. Everybody talks about what to post on social media and how you should be so active on social media if you want a successful business, but nobody talks about what you should not be posting on social media. So let's talk about what you should not post on social media at all. One thing about me, if you know, I have been on social media for the past decade, maybe a little more than that. Of course, my journey has changed from me posting randomly on social media, like my daily omelets or my workouts or my daily chai. It has evolved from that to then relationship content, which I enjoy thoroughly, and I still do. If you follow me, you see me sharing a lot of relationship dynamics, feminine energy and masculine energy on my stories. But obviously, that is not what I post on my feed as much. My feed is all about business, especially now, because now I do digital marketing. So, of course, I'm going to be talking more about my products because I believe in them so much. I'm going to be talking more about how you can start your business because that is what I'm all about. I help you start a business, right? So, navigating from there to there and now to this has been a journey. I have learned all my lessons and experienced the ups and downs of social media, and I can tell you a thing or two about this. What you should never share is your family. I know that you will be tempted to share your besties or share your colleagues online, or maybe your bosses if they are somebody who inspires you, or the company where you work at. But not even one of these things should be shared online, because if you're dating, chances are your partners probably will change in a year or two or whatever, until and unless you're married. But even with your marriages, why are you tempted to share your husband? Marriage is such a sacred connection that you want to enjoy in private, that you want to cherish and protect its privacy at all costs. Because if you tag your partners, not only are there predators out there on social media, there's also a lot of thieves online, okay? They could steal your wife and they could steal your husband. And we have so many predators online that they could also steal your children. So the world is pretty dangerous, and we live in a 21st century, and you should know what not to post. So protect your sanity, protect your peace, and whatever is sacred to you, protect that at all costs. Never share your friendships, never share the love of your partner, never share the love of your parents. I know, contrary to popular beliefs, I truly believe you should not be sharing your siblings or your parents or your partner or your children, because you are exposing them to so much hatred, envy, jealousy, evil eye that could come their way, and they didn't even call for that. They didn't even invite that. It's you who exposed them to this, and they may not even want that. That is why I find it super, super, super dangerous when people are sharing their newborn babies. That is so scary. It is dangerous. So be careful. The next thing you should not be sharing online is your pets. Oops. Again, contrary to popular beliefs, I have a pet and I love my cat Luna. She also has a profile, but I hardly ever post her. Because one thing I noticed, the more I started to post her on and off, the more she started to fall ill. I don't know. Okay, call me superstitious or whatever you want to, but I truly believe if you expose whatever you love in your life to this online social media world, there's all kinds of people there. And some of them people, they don't want to see you doing well. They don't want you to have any love in your life. They don't want you to have any sort of happiness and peace and joy in your life. There's a lot of people like that, trust me. And sometimes they are your own close people. I know. You may even be meeting those people in real life and they're all on your team, but you never know who's a snake or an anaconda in this day and age, because they are keeping eyes on your socials. Even if they don't talk to you every single day, they are keeping eyes, and not everybody wants more and the best for you. People want you to only do just good enough, not better than them. No matter who it is, remember that. I also don't think you should be sharing a lot of religious or political beliefs online. Here is why. Even though I feel like I talk about a lot of these things, whenever I feel aligned with something, I would talk about it, and I will have my opinions displayed on my profile, mostly on my stories. It's because I talk about a lot of things. But for the most part, try not to share religious or political opinions as openly, as strongly, because it can trigger people and they will come for you. They will stalk you if they can. And if they know enough about you, they're coming for you. Yeah, because this is the level of unhealed people we have on planet Earth right now that will get triggered and become a serial killer because of that. Why? Because they're not healed and they get triggered very easily. Share all the good stuff and the fun stuff and the highlights of the day. I do not believe that you should be sharing all your heartfelt, sad stories. Now, I have talked about this in my previous reels and videos also, how I totally dislike trauma bonding with my audience. I absolutely dislike when, well, I know a story sells, but I honestly absolutely do not care about that, because I don't want to trauma bond with my audience, telling them all the sad stories of my life. Maybe to a certain degree, we all do that, and it's okay, but keep it lightweight, okay? Don't overwhelm people. Don't make people fall in love with you because of sympathy, because you have gone through something and you want all the sympathies that you can get from people. I think that's a very toxic relationship, and as soon as they see you doing really well on social media, they will kind of unfollow you, because now they are out of alignment with you, because they trauma bonded with you, and now you don't have that trauma anymore. You're doing well. They don't like that all of a sudden. They just don't want to see you all of a sudden, so they will unfollow you. So don't create those type of relationships with your audiences that you can't put up with. Just be honest, be authentic, and keep it light, to the point. I think use social media for your business, because that is what it is there for. This Fenty highlighter though. And if you want to start your business, the link is in my bio. Share your business online, nothing else.